quick video here of an accident with a police officer. We're just gonna watch it real quick. It's not too long, and let me know who you think is at fault. Let's go.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, shit!
Well, that's the accident, and we'll let it play some more. Like I said, the accident's real quick. But what it looked like to me, which is kind of wild, like the family was crossing the street. It didn't really look like they were crossing, but they were crossing the street. It looked like they were kind of, I don't want to say chilling in the street, but they weren't like walking across. Let me see if I can play this slower. Don't want to play here. Let's try it. Slow. See how they just kind of in the street. They're not walking across. I mean, at some point they were, but so this is in, I believe, Texas, and I guess, it's not a marked crosswalk, but I think with the regulations and stuff, and I really don't know because I don't live way down there, that even though it's unmarked, it's like I don't want to say imaginary crosswalk where you do get the right of way, something like that. So I'm not too sure on that, but it definitely wasn't a marked crosswalk. They weren't walking across. Apparently, it was like a group of people walked across. They dropped something, and then I guess they went back and picked it up. But it was more than one person that was in the middle of the street. You would think the other people would, like, keep on going across. Like, anytime you cross the street and you drop something and you know you have to go back to get it, and I'm not trying to victim blame. I'm just looking at it as I see it because I haven't placed blame yet anywhere. But I will say there's some issues on both sides. So if you're going to go back to the street, you just kind of want to, look for traffic, see if cars are coming. So like I say, my only problem here is that when we watched the video in that slow mo, you didn't really see people crossing the street per se. I guess they were, but there was definitely people just kind of in the street. Now it is dark, so it's not like you're gonna see everything as you would in the daytime, but this is like Monday morning quarterbacking that we can sit here and see. But if you're in the car, and I don't know if you're talking to somebody, or when you're in the car, you need to be looking in your rearview mirror. You need to be looking to your left. You need to look to the right. You gotta watch your surroundings. You can't look at every place at the same time. There's nobody who looks straight all the time, because like I said, you gotta look in your rearview mirror. You gotta look over to the left, make sure nobody's coming over or hit you or anything, and occasionally you gotta look over to the right. So it could have been one of those moments where she happened to look in the rear view or to the left or right and didn't see him. She definitely didn't do it intentionally. But anyway, let me just rewind it one more again and let me know who you think is totally at fault here.
Whoa! Oh, shit! Oh, my fucking God! You didn't see them? Oh, my fucking God, Kennedy! Whoa! Oh,
My God.
oh, my fucking God! You didn't see them?
No.
Oh, my fucking God, Kennedy!
91B75. We need HFD at Antoine.
Sir, get call the ambulance right now. Oh, my God, no!
I already did.
Antoine, where? CPR in progress. My mom. Y'all kill my mom.
APR north of Pinemont. And we need a sergeant.
CPR in progress, say it.
CPR in progress.
CPR in progress, Antoine and Pinemont. Sergeant monitoring this air.
Calm down. Oh my God. I'm rolling your window up.
Just calm down. Wake up, please. Just give me some space, buddy. I know. I understand. Give me some space. I understand.
Hey, where you guys at?
I'm in the car.
Pinemont and
Forest and Creek, is that where you are?
Golden Forest.
I'm doing what I can. Can you breathe?
Okay, I got you to team around here.
Hey, she's moving. Hey, can you talk? I am.
She's moving.
She might. Hey, let's get her in recovery. She started breathing.
Houston police released concerning new video from.
Anyway, she died. So my initial reaction is both sides didn't see each other. You know, the people who were crossing the street, you know, obviously didn't see the car coming. The police officer, she didn't see him crossing the street until it was too late. It looked like the police officer may be going too fast, but, you know, I didn't see the speedometer. I don't know the speed limit on that road. They might have been going too fast. So if that's the case, she's definitely culpable. And if the whole thing where the crosswalk is at intersection, there's like an imaginary line that, you know, when you're at an intersection, you can walk across. If that's the case, you know, then the pedestrian has the right of way. But, you know, if you're going to cross the road, you know, cross the road. Like I said, if you ever got to go back, you know, the way you came in the road to pick up something that you dropped, just, like I said, pedestrian got the right of way, but you still should look for traffic. I mean, I can say, you know, if they kind of would have looked, you know, for cars, this probably wouldn't have happened. But also, of course, if the driver was going slow, if the driver was 100% looking forward and not in the rearview mirror just to check something for a second, then, you know, they probably should have seen him. But it was dark. I mean, I come across stuff kind of late at night, too. I mean, like I said, this is Monday morning quarterback, and we got video camera. We can easily say, hey, there's people in front of you. We can see that on the video. It's not really saying, you know, when you're driving at night. So, like I said, I'm not a perfect driver. I can't see anything. I had a couple close calls simply because it was nighttime, and I know I would have seen it sooner, you know, if it was daytime. So accidents do happen. I don't think she did it on purpose, but, you know, since the police officer is kind of elevated. So just a tragic story all the way around. Like I said, we don't want to victim blame anyone, but I will say, you know, to try to, you know, prevent some of these accidents, if you do got to cross the road, you know, take your time. You do have the right of way. Like when I cross the sidewalk, or cross the street in a crosswalk, and I know I got the right of way, you know, I go, but I don't go blindly. I see a lot of people just go blindly. When I say that, they mean like they know they got the white walk sign and they know they got the right of way. They don't even look for the car. You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, you got the right of way, but, you know, everybody may not see you. And just how, you know, some accidents can be avoided. Now, you know, a lot of people say, hey, you know, if I get hit, hey, I'm going to sue. But, you know, like this situation, you know, even if she's in the right, you know, she didn't make it. So that's about it. Accident. Let me just watch the end of this. But basically, you just want to know how you feel, who's in the wrong, who's in the right, or whatever. Let's see what the show had to say.
The moments before an officer hit and killed a woman in the street as her children and friends dove to safety. It happened in Northwest Houston in late September, but tonight, police say how it happened is very much still under investigation.
This video is an extremely tragic reminder that several children are now without their mother this Thanksgiving. Police say Officer Shelby Kennedy was behind the wheel of a police cruiser with a second officer in the passenger seat and a man in custody in the back of the vehicle as the crash happened.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
In the video, which we've highlighted, you can.
So they were transporting a prisoner. I'm assuming the lights were off. They were going to jail or whatever. But see, like right here, you see like 3 people in the middle of the street. And kind of quietly, the only reason why they're blurry because they're moving now is because at the last moment, and like I said, you know, the car did have headlights on. Like I said, I mean, if you're going to cross the street, this is for both sides. You're going to cross the street, just kind of take your time. Even if you got the right of way, just look for cars because sometimes cars may not see you. You know, and accidents like this can happen. You know, they're very terrible. But I think actions on the driver and actions on the pedestrians, they could have done some things differently. I think it both could be avoided. But at the end of the day, it probably would go down as, you know, the driver's fault. like I said, the street is for cars in general. You know what I'm saying? Um, well, I don't want to recall one of my instances, but because somebody clearly wasn't in the crosswalk, and if I'm going, 55 miles an hour, I don't want to see anybody in the street that's not in the crosswalk. But like I said, this is an implied crosswalk according to, I think, the laws there. So it looked like the pedestrians were in the right, but they didn't see the car, and of course, the police car didn't see them, and now we have this accident. So terrible, terrible all the way around. But like I said, it's kind of like a learning thing because I know this could have been avoided on both sides if they made some different choices. That's all. So I ain't trying to sound insensitive, but when I see things like this, I like to point out things for the sole fact that we can learn from it, and accidents like this, won't happen in the future. All right, so you know what to do. So just do it.